Yeah, let's get it, baby. You know me, SDMT. We lit, baby. It's NFL opening day. We going crazy, man. Let's get it, man. I decided to come live today, my first live video, so you guys let me know how it's looking. Are we lined up? Are we in the camera? You let me know, though. You let me know, but we gotta get to it, man. The first big news, man. Mega deal, TJ Watt bagging it up. You know what I'm saying? Steelers blessed him with a super bag. We already know the Steelers just do not like, you know what I'm saying, guaranteeing money to certain players. You know what I mean? They wouldn't give Le'Veon that money. They wouldn't give AB that money. But TJ Watt got that bag, man. Let's talk about the deal. 4-year contract worth $112 million, man. Big bag. This is crazy right here, man. The huge part of this is $80 million guaranteed at signing, man. That is so huge, man. There are reports that there was a lot of friction because the Steelers, as normal, they didn't want to do too much guaranteed past the first year. That's pretty much what they do. That's why they, a lot of people believe that the Le'Veon deal, 10 years, 75 million, all this BS. Only thing guaranteed was like 12 of that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the Steelers don't really like guaranteed money past 1 year, but they did for TJ Watt, man. This is huge right here, man. He's making $28 million per year, man. One of the highest paid defensive player in the league. He went crazy last season. He definitely was in the fight for defensive player of the year. So the Steelers blessed him for, him just being that great of a player. He is a defensive factor off that edge. He can get to the quarterback. He can make plays, and he is a star, man. So shout out to all the Steelers fans. I know you're happy you got TJ Watt locked up. I like that this deal is only 4 years, so after 4 years, he's still young. He can re-up for another big bag, another mega deal. So a lot of these smaller, shorter deals are better for the players because they can make more money when that next contract comes, because you want to be the highest paid at your position, because we already know TJ Watt got paid a few years ago. Aaron Donald got paid. He's going to see this deal. He's going to want a bigger bag, and a lot of players based off what TJ Watt got paid $28 million per year. That's quarterback money. You know what I mean? That's crazy right there, man. Shout out. You can't hate on TJ. He's earned that on the field. He's been a force, and you can't get mad at him, man. So shout out TJ Watt. Big bag. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Up next, we got the Ravens, man. There was news that, the Ravens signed Le'Veon Bell to their practice squad. This is huge, man. And one of their, third string running backs got injured, plus J.K. Dobbins, the starter, tore his ACL. So they've been getting a lot of injuries, and more bad news today, man. What it comes down to it is, man, Gus Edwards and Marcus Peters potentially have ACL tears, though. So this is crazy right here, man. Potential ACL tears, more injuries for the Baltimore Ravens. They might got to go get Todd Gurley or AP or somebody else, because they're getting hit by these injuries hard, man. So we got to pray for the Baltimore Ravens, man. We better pray, man, because this is crazy right here. Let me make sure the video's right, though. Let me make sure the video. Here we go, you know what I'm saying? Let me flip it around so I can see everything. No, I can see everything. No, so we flipping the camera now, you know what I'm saying? The Wolverine, you already know. But the next thing I want to get to is, you know what I mean? The rookie quarterbacks, man. Rookie quarterbacks. This is a great draft for rookie quarterbacks. We had 4 rookie quarterbacks that, you know what I mean, that pretty much had an opportunity to start. We look at it, man. Zach Wilson, he had a great preseason. He really showed a lot of his talent, promise. The Jets made him a captain, and they also made him a starter, man. So shout out Zach Wilson. He did his thing, man. He's going to have an opportunity to show his talent. Tony Romo said he's going to be one of those top 3 guys up there with Mahomes based off his talent. We'll see about that. We will see about that, man. Trevor Lawrence He gets named the captain and he gets named the starter. We already know Trevor Lawrence, the blessed quarterback, one of the highest rated quarterbacks ever. We pretty much saw that coming. The captain thing is pretty awesome. Great for his confidence and great for his team. I mean, that was a smart pick by Urban Meyer. Now we look at Mac Jones, man. Mac Jones beat out Cam, man. He's the starter. They felt so confident in him that they chose to let Cam go. So that's huge right here, man. We're gonna talk more about Cam as well. So y'all stay locked in. But Mac Jones, man, it's Mac Mania right now. You know what I'm saying? They sold out on jerseys. The Patriots, they got their dude. They got their dude. You know what I mean? That quarterback, they're extra happy. The brother's out, Cam Newton. They got a dude in there. You know what I mean? A Patriot at Mac Jones. So they're happy about that. Hopefully he does well. He's a Brady clone. He's studying. They say he studies, the defensive game plan. He also does walkthroughs with his girlfriend. So he's very studious. He said that he's not surprised that he ended up being the starter because that's how he prepped. He prepared to be the starter. So he's not surprised. I like that swagger about him, and I like the way he's coming. He's definitely a Brady clone. In the preseason, he was really good at the short intermediate passing game, and that's what the Patriots do. You know what I mean? It's not all the big throws a lot of times. He doesn't have the biggest arm. He's not the most talented quarterback, but if he's very smart in the way he does it, he can definitely help the Patriots, be more competitive. Now we look at Justin Fields, man, the quarterback that's definitely getting the raw deal. The Chicago Bears ain't shit, man. They ain't it, man. They had to draft Justin Fields, man. Why didn't they draft Mac Jones? You know what I mean? Justin Fields showed out in the preseason, man. 3 touchdowns, no picks, over close to 300 passing yards. He went out there. His last throw of the preseason was a touchdown. Andy Dalton, who's going to be the starter, his last throw was a pick. The Bears did their best to try to hide a lot of things. They're showing highlights of interceptions, but they're not showing who threw them. But you go do your research, and it's Andy Dalton. You know what I mean? And Andy Dalton said it's his time, but this is just sad, man. Nagy is doing a horrible job, and if the Bears lose a lot of games, and then Justin Fields comes in, they start winning, he deserves to be fired for this decision, man. You go out there, you play the best player, and Justin Fields is the best player, and he deserves to ball, man. The Bears is goofy as hell, but I'm a Lions fan, so I'm gonna be real happy. You know what I mean? Y'all run out Andy Dalton when they play the Lions. You know what I mean? Please do that for me. Give me that one time, no. All right, you know what I'm saying? Another crazy thing they got Justin Fields doing is they got him playing scout team. So he's gonna be running scout team, you know what I mean, instead of preparing as a starter. You know what I mean? The LA Rams, Sean McVay came out, said they would be pretty goofy and to not prepare for Justin Fields to play. So the Rams don't even understand, you know what I mean, why they wouldn't play Justin Fields. You know what I mean? And Andy Dalton, we'll see when that hook comes, how much leash is he going to have to mess up or to make mistakes in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be interesting right there, man. That's something I wanted to talk about, man, and just get into, you know what I mean? And Cam Newton, man, it's been a lot of slander about Cam. Cam came out, said he's not retiring. He still can play at a high level when there's not 32 quarterbacks better than him. I agree, man. I agree. There's definitely some teams that can definitely use him. You know what I'm saying? The Houston Texans, they named Tyrod as a starter, but I would like to see Cam there. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Tannehill, they love him. You bring Cam in there. You know what I mean? You bring him up, even if it's a backup role. You know what I mean? Cam gets in there, though. He's going crazy, you feel me? So a lot of these Patriot fans, they finally had a brother at quarterback, and they just didn't appreciate him. So they definitely have extra hate for him. If it didn't work out, that's cool. He didn't have a full training camp. He came in late. He didn't have his best year because he definitely is still recovering from that injury. So for these Patriot fans to have all this hate for him, it's kind of weird. It definitely seems a little bit deeper than just what's going on the field. You know what I mean? Because Cam can still play. He should definitely get an opportunity somewhere. You know what I mean? It's definitely sad to see how a lot of these black quarterbacks kind of get treated
especially when they get free agents and, you know what I mean, situation. I understand why the Patriots released him, because at the end of the day, you don't want people calling for Cam when Mac struggles, because Mac is a rookie. I'm sorry to tell you, he's going to struggle. He's going to have some bad games, and there's going to be nobody to go to. That's kind of like the Miami Dolphins. They messed up by pulling Tua all the time for Ryan Fitz, which Fitz is gone, and all they did was slow down, you know what I'm saying, Tua's development. Hopefully Tua has a great year, man, and that's the next topic I want to talk about, man. Reports are that the Miami Dolphins are trying to make a move for Dishon Watson, man, and they're the #1 front runner, man. I don't like to hear this, man, because Tua's look good. The Miami Dolphins, they selected Tua high, you know what I mean? He has a lot of promise. He has his struggles, you know what I mean, in those games last year, but he definitely showed some promises his preseason, his first preseason as the starter, not worrying about being pulled all the time. Flores, the coach, I don't think he knows how to develop a quarterback. I'm not a fan of him as a coach, and the way he develops his quarterback, what they did with Tua really slowed him down. So, man, this is crazy. I think if the Dolphins did get Dishon Watson, they definitely be a better team instantly, you know what I mean? But we don't know if Dishon Watson is going to be able to play this season or what his suspension situation is going to be. So we still have no details on that. And I don't think this news helps, you know, the morale for Tua and, you know what I mean, teammates. You know, you got Tua thinking he's the guy, and, you know, there are reports that they're going to go get Dishon Watson. So hopefully, you know what I mean, another team steps into the mix, you know what I mean, maybe the Lions or somebody, but Dishon Watson, you know what I mean, the Texans are going to make a move for him. They're going to make a move. So that's pretty interesting right there, man. You know what I mean? Mark Andrews for the Ravens got a huge deal, man. He's the highest paid tight end in the game. He's getting 14 per year, 14 million. So that's huge right there, man. He's definitely an underrated tight end, but the Baltimore Ravens don't underrate him. They paid their star tight end. He's definitely a security blanket for Lamar Jackson. So that was a smart move by the Ravens. I like it. I like it. I like it. J.K. Dobbins, the ACL tear in the preseason. You wish he wasn't playing that much in the preseason, because that wasn't the smartest move. Now they're without their starting running back, maybe Gus Edwards, backup running back, and they lost another running back. So the Ravens are going through it, man. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do at running back, who they go and sign. You know what I mean? The Niners announced that Jimmy G is going to be the starter, but Trey Lance is going to have his packages. So we saw in the preseason they did a lot of substitutions. So I think it's going to be kind of like what they did back in the day, you know what I mean, with Alex Smith, and they had Cap, and they would just they'd have Alex Smith do his things, but then Cap would go in there and do his package, but Alex Smith was a starter, and they kind of do that to set you up to implement the new starter somewhere down the line. If it's game 8 or week 8 or week 10, Trey Lance comes in and takes over, or it's year 2. So we will see, man. Trey Lance showed a lot of talent. And there's a lot of clamoring for him. You know what I'm saying? It's the Trey area. You know what I mean? People want to see Trey Lance. So that's huge right there, man. And Jimmy G, this is going to be an audition for him, because his time as a 49ers coach, it's not something quarterback is not something that has a future. So this is audition time for him to prove that he can still play at a high level, and maybe somebody gives him a chance to be a starter this next offseason, or however that goes for his next career move. You know what I mean? You know, we went through them all, man. We went through them all. I got to do my prediction, though. We got the Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. NFL opening day. We lit, man. This is huge right here. Football's finally back. It's been crazy. We got the COVID. We got the variants. We got politics. We got a lot of crazy things going on, but we got football back, man. We need it. We need it. We need it. But who do I got tonight, man? Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home after the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's hard to pick against them. I don't know why I'm going to do it, but I'm going to pick the Cowboys, because the Cowboys kind of rise to the level of competition. This is game 1. This is Dak Prescott coming back. This is the Cowboys. Micah Parsons, a rookie. I feel like the Cowboys are going to have a hot start. They're going to get this win, And this is normally what happens a lot of times with the Cowboys. They'll win some big games early, and then they'll lose some easy games a little bit later. So, you know what I mean? Hopefully that changes. But I definitely believe Dak is going to be in the running for comeback player of the year. He was fighting for more reps in the preseason. He was getting mad. He was getting took out. So we look at that. We look at the Buccaneers. They're super talented. They should be even better the second year, year two. They're going to be able to gel better. So that's scary right there. It's hard for me to pick against them, especially Tom Brady. Go blue. You already know. But at the end of the day, I just feel like the Cowboys are going to get this dub. It's kind of crazy. They're on the road. But I feel like this is huge. This is game one. Dak's been waiting for his opportunity to come back and play. I think the Cowboys are going to be hyped. They're going to be, you know what I mean, just have that extra intensity. I think the Buccaneers are going to be playing at a high level as well. I think it'll be a close game. But I think I'm going to predict the score. I'm going to go 24-21 Cowboys. Calling it 24-21. Hey, I'm about to drop my NFL picks every Thursday or Friday. How am I say Thursday? Every Thursday or Friday, going into the Sundays, NFL Sundays. So probably drop them on Wednesdays, but maybe I'll drop Wednesdays picks for Thursday night football, and then third Friday for the weekend. We'll see how it goes, my man. Shout out to everybody that stays locked in, man. Thank you. I'm about to be going crazy. I've been going through a lot. I ain't been able to drop my training videos like I want. I know the kids want the more football drills. I'm going to do my best to get on that. I'm just going through a lot of stuff. Once I get that right, I'm coming with that fire. I promise you on SDMT. No cap. You already know. I'm coming with a lot of fire, nutrition, workouts, just a lot of motivation, a lot of things to help you. And then I come up with a lot of football topics. I want to share my passion with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy, talking about football, training for football, and just enjoying the passion of the game like me. You know what I mean? For all I do, I'm somebody that loves the game. So hopefully, you know what I mean? I want to see you guys be successful on the field, and I want to see you guys enjoy this game. You know what I mean? Because it's an awesome game. So you already know, man. Hopefully, guys enjoy tonight's game. Let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. But shout out to everybody that subscribed, that has my notifications on, man. I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's a wrap on SDMT. I'm out. Wait a minute. All right, that's a wrap though. My video, what's up my video though? All right, though, I'm saying I'm gonna get out of here, though, but this is tweaking right now, though. Turn that off.